Attempt number 3. Okay, so this is the video where I'm trying to work towards making a X555 drill. I currently have the X455 drill, but I have to go and do a lot of forging, a lot of mining, a lot of events, and it's just endless. And here you'll see me doing a lot of things here, but I'm just getting as much forging as possible, particularly the last 3 golden plates I needed. I discovered a few days after recording this that, hey, I do need another golden plate. I needed 4 golden plates, because I actually needed to make 11 mithril plates, not 10. Because something else that I want to craft requires another mithril plate. And because of that, it takes a bit. Hi, Bean. I need you to leave me alone for a bit, okay? Can you? Anyhow, let's see how far we get. Will we get enough for anything? Guess what? We won't. We won't get enough for anything. But by the end of this video, we put in a lot of enchanted mithril to become refined mithril. We put in a lot of enchanted titanium to become refined titanium. A lot being 4 and 3. It's not a ton, but it's a lot compared to what I currently had, other than the titanium. I had plenty of titanium. It's just I needed a lot more titanium than what I already had. You know, here I'm just looking and trying to calculate how much I need for everything, in particular the drill motors and the plates, and then the refined titanium. But there is a lot of refined mithril that is required. There's a lot of refined titanium that's required. I didn't have enough to make 2 refined mithril, but instead I just go mining and mine for it. There's not a lot of mining footage in this video, even though it is working towards a new drill which requires a lot of mining. I mined a lot in the background, but just know that this footage is probably about a 10th to a 50th of the mining that I actually did. It does include most of the events that I did, though, except for one of the goblin raids. One of the goblin raids, I had the instance where I basically went and had to deal with getting the commission completed. I went and claimed the commission. Then I went and looked at the commission I had next, and it was the same event, the goblin raid. So I had to go back and do the goblin raid and finish it, instead of just doing part of it, which is fair enough, but it's also annoying. Anyhow, this 80H fuel is actually called the raffle event, and it's not in the best place, but I'm going to let you suffer with what I suffered through for one moment. That is what I suffered with, is just a lack of dopamine, then followed with a huge buff, a huge spike in dopamine. But yeah, that's what Hypixel is like. You get dopamine in some areas and then you lose it in others. But yeah, this is just me running in basically circles. Not many people seem to take the route that I'm taking, which is probably a good thing, but it's the most efficient that I found to do it with. I don't get as many tickets as I normally get for events on this one, but that's just because it's in not the best location. Certain locations give more tickets than others, but this one is just kinda sucky. It's not really good at giving tickets. As you'll see, I'll have like 50 to 60 tickets in total that I turn in after this ends. It's also the worst place to have it because there's Glaciate Walkers there and half the people die to them. But yeah, I have not very many tickets. I got to 70. Okay. One of these events I do win, that one's the one I won, but the other one I didn't. When you win, you get a lot more experience and a lot more powder, but it's still worth doing them because you still get powder and experience for Heart of the Mountain either way. Heart of the Mountain is basically the skill tree that is for mining, and it lets you get a lot of buffs by earning levels in it. And once I get through this part, I believe I'm mining. No, I'm going to the Glaciate Walkers to kill them. I got the Glaciate Walker commission. I forgot about that. Anyhow, once you get enough powder and once you get enough tokens, you can get to certain skills in the skill tree that buff you. And one of them in particular is a powder mining buff. And this is the one I'm working towards other than working on the drill, because once I have enough powder to max it out, then once I get Heart of the Mountain 7, I can just max it out and then focus on getting as much powder as humanly possible. This next one is going to be the Goblin Raid. Goblin Raids are the bane of my existence. I hate them. They are annoying and just a pain. But the commissions are commissions, so you do them. Most of the time, you don't have to die in Goblin Raids if you have enough armor, but the armor I have is Sorrow, and it's good, but if you come across a Murder Lover, which is a red chest-plated goblin, you'll discover that, hey, this hurts, and probably die. So, as you might have seen at the very start of this, I put my money away, because I did not want to deal with losing all the money. I couldn't remember if I had a booster cookie on. A booster cookie basically lets you save all your coins on death, as well as a lot of other buffs. Like choosing your potion effects. But yeah, choosing your potion effects is just activating or deactivating the ones that you already have on. But anyways, this is going to end in me just completing the whole Goblin Raid with the other people here. The next one is the raffle event, where right after I had done some cheese farming, which, if I've not said this already, what I call cheese farming with the effect it gives is cheese touch. Anyhow, this is the best place to to farm raffle tickets when you get the castle, because you can get as many tickets as you want, and it's basically infinite as long as there's time. There's a lot of tickets spawned in this area, and it's just really good. But as you'll see in a little bit, not just a few moments, but more like half a minute, you'll see that, oh, I discovered there's a third room. And I finally go into the third room. What did the third room have? Oh, it had like 5 tickets on the floor, because I hadn't been checking it. That is how many tickets spawn. Regularly. It just builds up. If you don't pick them up, I don't believe they spawn. So, there I go. There into that room I go. And get a lot of tickets. But in this event, I got around, I think, 107 tickets. And I didn't win it, but that just shows you, even if you have a ton of tickets, you're not going to always win. But yeah. You know, after this, I went back to where I didn't record. Well, I did record, but I cut it out. But I was doing cheese farming for my minions. But I went back after that and just worked on the forge and fixed it. And after this, I just collect all the mithril I'd mined, and I check other things with the titanium, put that away, and just double check things, and I put everything in the forge that I can. I couldn't put more than 4 mithril, so I just put more titanium, and then I went back. And I believe here is where I finally unlocked the Royal Pigeon. The Royal Pigeon lets you collect commissions wherever you are, anytime you want. Basically, it's got a 5-second cooldown, but that's it. And then after this, I just mined. I mined for a good half hour to an hour. And then I came back to the forge, checked on my items, and then I will close out the video. And that is all that I had after checking everything that I could. And I will probably see you guys not too long from now.